Welcome to Special One TV. You've been doing it on me all week again, till the cows are coming home. And congratulations to Mr. Alex and Barcelona. One of you will now be champions. One in from James in Essex says, Jose, did you see Guardiola's celebration after the goal against Chelsea? Remind you of anyone? Of course, James. He was copying Special One. First same suit, then same scarf, now same celebration. Very nice, Pep. But what's with the leather tie? Sven?
Wayne, you will be glad to know that your expression, get me the tank, has made it into the Oxford Dictionary.
Concise or pocket?
Concise. Get me the tank, idiomatic expression derived from television show Special One TV, used to describe a person who is laughing so uncontrollably as to require oxygen. Also used to express sarcasm, e.g., Man 1, I really think Newcastle will stay up. Man 2, yeah, right, get me the tank.
Very nice. Wayne?
Yeah, one in from Mary Hannigan there, writing in the Times. This is classic, this is. It just goes, for sale, 57,000 Arsenal flags. Good as new, only waved for 7 minutes. Also, the piling on the agony here. This one from Ayatollah on the Twitter there. Look at that. That's brilliant, like.
The news. The syndication of Special One TV continues around the world.
Välkommen till programmet. Jag heter Sven och jag är underbart.
Ja.
E-post, snälla Wayne.
Ja, bra nyheter där om Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Nytt kontrakt med Inter Milan, Jose.
Ja, det här jag...
Håll käft, Jose!
Men...
Håll käft! Var mästarna, serier.
We would like to remind viewers that Swedish S1 TV is not authorized syndicant and is in fact pirate operation.
Well, it is a legitimate...
Shut up, pirate! In other news, Man United will play Barcelona in Champions League final. After stoppage time goal left Gus Hiddinck's man stunned. Potato now joins me on the line. Commiserations, Potato.
Well, actually, I think that as a team we have done ourselves proud.
But beaten in Champions League by 10-man Barcelona? I would be ashamed.
Well, first of all, we were not beaten. We went out on away goals. Secondly, this is ironic, I think, coming from a man who was beaten at home in Champions League by Barcelona 22nd February, if I recall correctly, 2006.
Nice comeback, Potato. Line 2, Mr. Alex, you could do double-double.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Not going to be easy, man, but we're there now, so roll on, Rome.
Very nice. Voyeur is also on the line.
Hello?
It pains me to say it, Voyeur, but you must be devastated.
Well, yes, but also a little bit, I think now more than ever, I have belief in this group of players, and I believe that they can still go on and progress to the final.
But you're out, Voyeur.
Well, yes, I think this will make it a little bit more difficult, but to repeat, I still have the belief that we can do it.
Sorry, Voyeur. What part of the word eliminated do you not understand? Mr. Alex beat you.
Well, yes, nobody is denying that this is an obstacle, but obstacles are there to be overcome, and I believe that this group of players are more than capable of reaching the final this year in Rome.
In parallel universe, maybe, Voyeur, but I mean...
Well, parallel universe is interesting, and I think, for example, if you read Professor Stephen Hawking, Brief History of Time, and particularly the chapter relating to Wormhole, you will see that it is possible to enter parallel dimension very similar to your own dimension, but distinctly different, and play out certain events in different way, and I certainly have this belief.
That you will enter Wormhole to beat Manchester?
Well, I think replay is unlikely, so yes.
Mr. Alex?
It's very, very sad. I'm afraid it's worse than we first feared with the boy. He needs to be put under observation.
Line 3, Roy?
Yeah, I'll credit to quantum mechanics at the end of the day, but I think there is some empirical evidence for wormholes in football.
Enlighten us, Roy.
Oh, well, in a sense, for example, the Intertoto Cup in the past has acted as a kind of quasi-wormhole into the UEFA Cup, which itself is kind of an inverse wormhole into the Champions League.
Point taken, Roy. Line 4, Didier, have you calmed down yet?
I have, Gaffel, but why are you not supporting us?
Drogba, you should be ashamed of yourself after what you did on Wednesday.
No, it was a disgrace. You saw what happened in extra time.
There wouldn't have been any extra time if you hadn't spent 4 minutes diving around.
I did what I had to do. You saw it and you said...
There is no way I would have allowed you to behave like that in my team.
But it was a disgrace, Gaffel, a disgrace.
Indeed, it was a disgrace. You think I would have let any player of mine steal that amount of limelight from me, from the special one?
No, Gaffel.
Shut up, Drogba. Be champions.